You can now earn over 100% APY by trading perpetuals on the Jupiter DEX or by providing liquidity into the JLP Pool. The Jupiter DEX now allows you to trade perpetuals on their exchange, where you can either go long or short on a token including Solana, Ethereum, and Wrap Bitcoin. You can also earn passive rewards by depositing into the JLP Pool and earn trading fees for everyone who uses the platform. So today I want to cover how to trade perpetuals on the Jupiter DEX and how to deposit into the JLP Pool so you too can earn over 100% APY. This is a quick and easy tutorial. Let's get started. So what are perpetual contracts? So with perpetuals, you can speculate on a price of the underlying asset. For example, Solana coin. You can either go long or go short, meaning you're either bullish on the price of the token or you're bearish. And the cool thing is you don't have to own the underlying asset. You can trade easily with a fraction of the price. And also there is no expiration date for your trade. So here we have the Solana perpetual, and as you can see, it's been trading sideways for the last couple of weeks. But let's say we want to go long on the token. We're speculating that the price of Solana will increase. So first you want to pick how big you want your trade to be. So for example, we're going to choose 0.1. We can also use the built-in indicators on the chart to see where the price is headed. So we click here on the indicator section. You can pull up the relative strength index, the MACD, and the Bollinger Bands. So we full screen this. So looking at the daily chart, we do see that we're at this lower band of the Bollinger Band. We're trending on this 20-day moving average. It bounced off the oversold levels on the RSI. Now we're currently at the mean, and it looks like the MACD is beginning to curl upward. So trend is your friend. It does look like the Solana price will continue pushing higher from here, and at the minimum, revisit some of the previous highs of the past weeks, meaning topping the upper Bollinger Band here, topping the high of the RSI here, and also the histogram curling positive on the MACD. And we do have a leverage slider. The cool thing is you can do up to 100x leverage on Jupiter. This is highly risky, so I don't recommend this for new traders. I definitely recommend you stay at the minimum of 1.1. If you're feeling more bold, you can increase this slightly. So as you can see, the current collateral is 15.4 USD. And if you increase the leverage here, your size in USD leverage will increase in price. So if we were to go to 3x, collateral remains the same, but the size in USD goes up in price. And keep in mind, the higher your leverage, the more likely you are to get liquidated. So that means the liquidation price is actually closer to the current price. So for this example, we'll keep it at the minimum of 1.1x. And once you feel good about your trade, you would just go ahead and click on long sold and confirm the transaction. Cool, that was confirmed. And your open positions will then populate in the position section down here. And the cool thing is you do get a green line running across the charts here, showcasing the specific price you enter the long position at. So let's turn off some of these indicators for now. And if you wonder what type of fees are associated with trading, there was an open fee for opening the trade, and that was roughly 1 cent. And there is a borrow rate, which is the funding rate, which means when the borrow rate is positive, long sellers are paying a fee to short sellers and vice versa. So this mechanism keeps the exchange funded and the contract price at an equilibrium. You essentially want the price of the contract as close to the current price of the token as possible. And this funding rate is minuscule, 0.003%. So we're talking a fraction of a penny here. So when it comes to trading fees on Jupiter, they're practically non-existent. So within our positions, we have our long, we have the current value of the contract, the collateral, the entry price, and what we'll focus on is the take profit here and the add stop loss. So when it comes to trading, you definitely want to automate your process. You necessarily don't have time to check the price of Solana 24 hours a day. So you want to add both a take profit target and a stop loss target. That way, when the price reaches a certain level, that transaction will be automated. So let me show you. So for adding take profit, you'd click here. Now the current price is 153.80 cents for Solana. So let's say I want to take profit at the price of 170. So at the price target at 170, that would be roughly a 11% gain and roughly a gain of $1.75. And on the flip side, if you want to protect your losses, you want to cut your losses if Solana were to fall under a certain price. So let's say we want to set a stop loss at 140. So the 140 price target to the downside would be a 10% drawdown from the current price. And like I mentioned, it's in your best interest to set both the take profit and the stop loss orders as soon as you make your initial transaction. If you don't do this, you'll have to manually come back to the website and do it each and every time. It's better to automate the process. And the beauty about this is all happening on chain on the Solana blockchain, and it'll be settled in the Solana coin. So we'll hit confirm and approve in your wallet. Great, and that was confirmed. And as you can see here on your positions tab, your target take profit price and your target stop loss. Super cool. And if you wanted to edit this, you can also click on the pencil icon and edit them specifically, or delete them if you wanted to get rid of that specific target. Now let's say you're happy with the trade, let's say you're in the profit, you're also free to close the transaction itself. So you would hit close, and here you can confirm and cash out your position. And if you look back on the chart, you see in green our entry price for Solana, and the stop loss would be in the blue down here, and above the take profit would be above. It's pretty cool. You have a visual representation of where your profit may lie. So you also have a trade history tab here where you can view all your past history and your expired orders. So now if you're feeling bearish about the Solana token, you would open a short position here. And the beautiful thing is Jupiter accepts most Solana tokens within the ecosystem. So that means tokens like Bonk with USDC, Wormhole, Camino, PopCap, Jupiter, MSOL, list goes on. You can also speculate on the price of coins such as Ethereum and even wrap Bitcoin. Pretty cool. These are the top 3 coins supported currently. And if you wanted a full explanation of how Perpetuals trading works, you can click on this Perpetual trading information guide here, and the Jupiter station gives you a full breakdown on how the interface works. So now let's say you wanted to take a more passive approach when it comes to investing. You would click on this Earn tab here, and this would direct you to the JLP Vault section. So in this specific vault, you'll earn a variable rate of 106% APY. So how is this high yield achieved? 3 things are happening under the hood. Number 1, it acts as an index fund of Solana, ETH, wrap Bitcoin, USDC, and USDT. In an ideal scenario, the price of all of these tokens continue to rise in price over time. Number 2, traders profit and losses. So what this means is the JLP pool acts as a counterparty to traders. When traders open a leveraged position, they borrow tokens from the pool. So this means 75% of the open and closing fees, price impact, borrowing fees, and trading fees of the pool are given back to JLP depositors. So all in all, this is a hands-off approach on investing and earning a yield on your tokens. And currently there's over 645 million total value locked. So there's a lot of trust in this pool. So now how do you as a trader begin taking part of this revenue share? Super easy. You'd go over to the buy section and you would buy some specific JLP token. So for example, if you were to buy one whole Solana token, and if the APY remains the same over the course of a year, in exactly 1 year, you would have earned an extra Solana token yourself. And again, a pretty passive approach when it comes to investing. So for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and deposit 0.1. So for depositing 0.1 Solana, this would net me 4.75 JLP tokens. And we'll click buy and hit confirm, and that was successful. And as you can see above, your current holding is 4.75 JLP token. Not bad. Using both of these features would make you eligible for the upcoming airdrops on the Jupiter DEX. Definitely a cool incentive to trade on the platform. Now, if you're looking to trade other coins that are outside of the Solana ecosystem, I do recommend the Hyperliquid exchange. Hyperliquid is based off of the Arbitrum ecosystem, and it supports thousands of other tokens, including Sui, Celestia, XRT, Chainlink, Maker, Avalanche, Optimism, the list goes on. Don't forget to check out my full tutorial on the Hyperliquid exchange. So I'm super bullish on what the Jupiter exchange is working on, and you can stay up to date with everything Jupiter related on their official X page at Jupiter Exchange. And don't forget to check out my other crypto tutorials on my YouTube channel. There's tons of free alpha. And as always, if you have any questions, please leave a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.